Welcome back to another exciting episode of Starcraft Cartooned, where we are going to be playing more Terran. And yes, we're going to be tearing them up. As we continue our journey on, we're going to be on episode 6. Previously, we did play episodes 1 through 5, 2 different parts. Check it out. And anyone new to StarCraft, well, guys, StarCraft's been around since 1998, and it's an RTS game. It's a real-time strategy game. It's really fun to play. You can play different races that have different units, and you basically want to destroy the enemy's base, right, or make them quit. Nonetheless, there is a cool skin you can get with the StarCraft remastered version of the game, so you do have to buy StarCraft Remastered. But once you do buy this, you can go to collections down here, and when you go to units and structures, obviously it'll probably look like this when you first buy the game. So this is StarCraft Original, StarCraft Expansion, Broodwar. But if you want those StarCraft Cartooned, you would actually go to unit structures and skins. There is equipment. Equip here, and it'll probably say buy on your end, and then you simply just go to equip once you buy that. Okay, and there we are. So yeah, it's a really fun series. There's actually 3 races or 3 campaigns within StarCraft Original, and there's 3 additional campaigns in StarCraft Broodwar expansion. So yeah, I'm excited to play the Terran campaign and get excited about it. We're going to go ahead and start the cinematic of the beginning of episode 6, and then we're going to start. We'll probably do episode 6, episode 7 on this series here, so definitely smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and go back and watch the beginning of this epic series that we've started. Alright, here we go. So we got some heavy metal. Let me know. Hey, you guys like heavy metal? I don't know. Let me know. You want some EDM, techno, something like that? Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started.
It appears that the Confederates are in a state of panic about the Antiguan revolt. I'm picking up a high number of Confederate transmissions going back and forth between their outposts and their headquarters on Parsonis. Most of the transmissions are heavily coded, but wait, here's something.
There's a General Duke calling from Alpha Squadron flagship NORAD 2. We crash landed and are being hit hard by the Zerg. Request immediate backup from anyone receiving this signal. Repeat, this is a priority 1 distress call.
Zerg? Here? Serves them right. About time they got a taste of what it's like to be in there mixing it up.
Jim, I want you to move in and save that base.
I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
Arcturus, have you lost your mind?
Listen, I know Duke's a cold-hearted master, but an entire colony shouldn't have to suffer for that. Besides, a Confederate general could prove to be a powerful ally. This is an opportunity we cannot miss.
I don't like this at all.
I'm not asking you to like it. I'm asking you to do it.
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's get this over with.
Alright guys, don't forget, smash that like button. Let's get started. start down here. Okay, so I did not read the mission objectives, but I can. Terran 6, NORAD 2, protect battlecruiser NORAD 2, bring Raynor into drop ships to NORAD 2. That sounds easy, right? What's a drop ship? Well, I'll tell you in a minute. But also, if you've been following along, you're like, well, hey, that should be easy, right? Just gotta go from here to there. Well, wait until you see how many spore crawlers there are. What's a spore crawler? It's a Zerg structure that shoots area units. We're going to go ahead and get these guys in. It's important you guys do this at the beginning part, because a lot of times people don't do this. They don't get these units into this structure, and all the Marines die, and then these little guys die. Ooh, that was nice. Now don't forget, SCVs can repair structures, okay? So they can repair structures. They can also repair the Goliaths, but we need Vespene gas in order to repair anything with Vespene gas. Yes, you got it. You got it. Alright. Alright. Is this burning? No. It'll be okay for a minute. We're going to send this guy down here so that way he can start kind of getting some more minerals. We're going to send a couple guys into the bunkers. Unless there's already guys. Nope. Okay. I'll put one guy down here. I doubt anyone or anything will come down in that area, but you never know. And then we really need that Vespene geyser. Once we get that, we'll start construction on it. We got Raynor right here. We're going to keep him on this mineral line. And we're going to have this Goliath, I'd say like about right here, just kind of protecting this general area. Okay, so Vespene geyser, BV, for anyone who likes hotkeys. B is not the correct one, it's BR. BR, okay? BR would be your refinery. Okay, we're going to repair a couple of structures. Just grab an SCV, right click and hit repair.
Job finished. Not enough minerals.
Okay, now you can get the SCVs inside the bunkers. That way you don't use the SCVs like in general. And what we'll do is we'll keep SCVs mining. And here in a minute I'll just send one SCV to go repair both. You really want to keep these SCVs mining. We have a little bit of Vespene gas to repair the NORAD. This is the NORAD 2. It's a cool battle cruiser. That's just going to repair until it's always 100%. Now a lot of times people will forget to repair this as well. One or two more attacks and that will be red, and then it'll burn up. So it's good to make sure we are repairing our structures. Especially a structure that if it gets destroyed, you would have to start all over. So that's not good. We're going to repair this Goliath real quick so it doesn't die. Because Goliaths cannot go into bunkers. Okay. And if you guys are a little lost as to exactly what I'm doing, I don't really want to go back and explain all the units and all the basic characters and everything all over again. But I explained all of it in the very first video of this series. And for anyone who's been following along, maybe you missed the last episode. Maybe you missed episode 3, 4, and 5. Those are really great episodes. One of those episodes we had to survive for 30 minutes, and they just kept sending those Zerglings and Hydralisks at us, and we kept dying. It was, or not, we didn't keep dying, but they kept dying. We were lucky enough not to die. Pretty cool. Check it out. A lot of other great ones. And if you're lost on a mission, you could watch the mission and basically show you how to beat it. Oh, 1 second here. Let me skip this. Boom. That's the only thing, right? Ads. But I'm glad we can skip the ads. And actually pause this too. It's not like we're 1v1 ranked. I don't know if I'd listen to heavy metal with ads on a 1v1 ranked. Because then you end up getting like a weird ad that lasts like
Your forces are under attack.
5 minutes, and you're like, why? Why? I can't exit the game, but I don't want to listen to this ad about who knows.
SCV good to go, sir.
So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily do that for
Not enough minerals.
1 versus 1, but campaign, you can pause it. That's what's cool about that.
SCV good to go, sir.
Alright, so if you guys have been watching, obviously, I'm just repairing stuff. I'm building SCVs, making sure that we have some economy coming in. I did just get the first upgrade for infantry weapons. And you're wondering, why are you getting infantry weapon upgrades if you just need a dropship?
SCV good to go, sir.
Well, I guess I'm not even sure you'd be asking that if you're watching this for the first time. 1, upgrades are good. 2, it's for our main unit, which is Marines. And we need lots of Marines anyways,
Not enough minerals.
just to like defend our bases and stuff. Oh, see, like right here. Oh, see, not a nice little area here. Jim Raynor himself caught a couple. What we're gonna do is put a spider mine. Now remember, vultures can lay mines. They do have 3 per mine, but they're very effective against Zerg. Fairly effective against Protoss, I'd say as well. But highly effective against Zerg. I mean, overall, just okay. Continue to build SCVs. We got the factory now. We need a barracks to build a factory. We need a factory to build a starport, and that's just it. Once we get the starport, then we can build our can anybody guess? Our dropship, because it's a machine. It's a flying unit.
Insufficient
Okay.
phosphine gas.
Now, before we build any vultures, we're going to build the machine shop, which will allow the spider mines to be researched. And then we are going to put 3 on gas. So if you guys remember, always 3 on gas and always 12, at least 12 on minerals for SCVs. That's going to be the best, most saturation you're going to get. Any more than that, you're going to start losing minerals, but they're going to start waiting for like mineral patches. And any less, you're going to be wasting time, and it's going to take a lot longer for you to get the same exact minerals, okay? Or to get the minerals you should have had minutes ago, right? I'm trying to save time here. I'm trying to be efficient. Okay, so mines are not researched, so we're researching it here.
Upgrade complete.
First upgrade's done. Infantry armory, infantry armor is now the next upgrade. And you see how it's all working out like fairly consistent, like as far as minerals and Vespane gas goes. Now we could build our dropship.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
We're only off by 1. There we go. We can build a dropship. Now it says we need to send 2, so we can send 2. Obviously, right? Do what the game tells us. If you are lost, you're like, what was I doing again? I can't remember. Just go here. Go to menu. And go to mission objectives. Bring Raynor and 2 dropships. Okay. Well, makes sense.
Research complete.
I've been playing this game for like 20-something years, guys, so... probably pushing like 25. 1998? Jeez Louise, guys, come on. It's a long time. I started playing this when I was like 7. Holy mother of pearl. That's what? Alright, we're gonna put some mines down. Now you can take multiple mines and they'll lay multiple mines, which is awesome. Check that out. You lay 3 mines at a time. Times 3. Got 9 mines loaded up right here. Now they don't reload, you only get 3. But vultures are cheap, they're only 75 minerals. Okay, now what problem are we going to run into now? We need some supply depots. BS. Ha! And not for what you guys probably think, but BS is our hotkey for build supply depot.
SCV good to go, sir.
I don't know who my viewers are yet here, so I'm not gonna cuss. But if I get like a bunch of old, 30-year-old men or something, it's like, oh, maybe start cussing on the channel. That's probably who likes StarCraft. Unless you're like a little kid, you're new, whatever. I ain't trying to piss off your mom. Hey, you might live with your mom at 30, so, don't want to piss her off either. Either way, love your mother. I don't know. Okay, I think we have enough stuff. Now, we just gotta load up, drop, make a little section. And you could go and the entire map and all that, clear it all out, but I've done it before and there's no actual benefit or any type of actual... That's it. There's just no benefit at all to doing that. So, I'll show you the most effective way. Because most people will go through here, they'll try to clear out all these sunken colonies, they'll just send a bunch of units, they'll mass click all their units over, and which is you can do. You just need a lot of units, and there'll be a lot of death on a lot of death record or whatever, death count. So what you're gonna do, literally, is just load up a couple of these with some of these cheap vultures. Okay. You could take a couple Marines too. Marines are cheap too. You could always... Oh, I built 3 of these. Why would I build 3? Oh well. That's okay. Marines are cheap too. They're only 50 bucks. It's like, why not? Why not just use vultures, right? Also, if you want Goliaths, just build the armory. Because not a lot of people know that either. They're like, how do I unlock this? Just, it requires an armory. So just build the armory and you can build Goliaths. Okay, so we're loaded up. We are going to find a small little entrance here to unload our guys. Okay. I believe there's one right... Oh, no. That's okay. Where is it? I want to say it's like down here more. So if you go down like this, and you can get right here, you can unload at least 4 of them. Bring this out, and you should be able to repair it. Yeah, okay, yep. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna repair this. Also, guys, you could do some pro level stuff here, and you could actually get all your Marines from out of your bunker, right? Because there's Marines in your bunker, and get those if you don't want to wait even longer to build Marines. Okay, so now that first one's done, guys, guess what? That's it. Now we can unload and load and unload as much as we want onto this platform while continuing to kill and with no additional damage to our dropships. And that's just that. So we're going to clear out a little bit of this here, just so that way we can get the dropships over, because remember, we still have to go back across. We still got to go across, but we ain't going to try to send our dropships across all this. Shoot. We're going to die. We don't want to die. Now we're just trying to make a small little opening, just for a couple dropships to get through. We're really not trying to, I believe we could probably do it with this little cluster right here. Oh, see, now they're going to try to attack us up here, and we did a good job by defending it. We're going to bring our SCV out of the bunker. Oh, don't go up there! Slight misclick, but hey, we didn't lose anything, okay? Now guys, Starcraft 2 is another fun game. If you guys haven't played that one, or if that's how you heard of this one, because you played that one first, Starcraft 2 is even better, in my opinion. Than, this is nostalgic, for sure. But the commands, the hotkeys, the ability to use... oh, we're going to get away from here. We don't even need to go over there, guys. Look at that. We already cleared it out. The ability to use multiple commands, like build this, build this, build this, build this, all in sequence. Repair this, 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 and this, all in sequence. Compared to right-click, repair. Okay, you're done. Then you gotta go find it. Right-click, repair. It's like, right-click, repair, right-click, repair. Like, on StarCraft 2, you could build like 10 supply depots at once, as long as you hold shift. And on this one, you cannot. So, just little differences. Okay, anyways. We're taking the dropships now, and Rainer, we need 2 of them. We're gonna take 3, guys. We're gonna one-up it. Why not? And basically, we're just gonna fly them over there. It's that simple. A lot of times, people will try to clear the entire map, and maybe you've tried to clear the entire map, and that's why you're watching this video, but I'll lay mines just here, and you never have to worry about even putting stuff in the bunker, really, which is really cool, too. That's a cool thing. Nothing in the bunkers, even though you have them. Yeah, anyways. That's it. So, we beat it.
What's your angle here, Minsk?
Our angle? I'll give you an angle, you slimy Confederate piece of shit.
Jim, enough. I'll handle this. The Confederacy is falling apart, Duke. Its colonies are in open revolt. The Zerg are rampaging unchecked. What would have happened here today if we hadn't shown up?
Your point?
I'm giving you a choice. You can return to the Confederacy and lose, or you can join us and help save our entire race from being overrun by the Zerg. I don't think it's a difficult decision.
Join forces with you? I'm a general, for God's sake.
A general without an army. I'm offering you a position in my cabinet, not just some backwater post. Don't test my patience, Ed.
All right, Minsk. You got a deal.
You've made the right choice, General Duke.
I can't believe you're really gonna trust this snake.
Don't worry, Jim. He's our snake now.
All right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 16 minutes, guys. I swear, I've played this one before, and it would take me like an hour to clear the map, okay? So, save yourself some time, some energy, and let's get on to the next episode. The trump card! Haha!
Commander, our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Minsk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are tuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mars-Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying we're all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Korhal with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
Alright, guys. Alright, trump card. Let's go. Let's go. Must have misclicked a button. Do apologize. Do apologize. There we go.
Position has been discovered.
Okay, we just listened to all this. Bring the psi emitter to the enemy base. Kerrigan must survive. Okay, guys, check it out. I remember this base being. I remember this being bigger. Anyway, first thing you want to do is uplift those buildings because there's going to be a wave of Zerglings, or well, kind of both, Marines, definitely Zerglings, but they'll wipe these out, and you could use them, right? Terran Science Facility, that is a new unit that we are seeing for the first time in this campaign series, and then the starport, right? So, guys, what are we doing here? We are making sure that we have SCVs. We need money! Ah! There's also tanks to the bottom right, okay? And that's okay. Look, you're going to lose some structures. The point is, they're already lost anyways. That's the point of this mission. And to not overextend yourself, creating an army to go defend, to go fight against like one tank right now, okay? Don't worry about those units. Your main focus is building up forces so you can actually fight those things that you want to fight when the time comes. I try to put all my production as close together as possible, just for the simple fact that I want to be like scrolling all over the map. Like, oh, where's this? Bottom left, and this is the top right, and this is the far corner. It's like, nah, man, just put all that stuff together. Just put it in the same spot. Alright, but we do need some bunkers. We do need some defense now that we have some units. Now, a lot of people don't know this either, right? This little guy with the psi emitter, that's what you're going to take to, you know, this beacon. I mean, I guess most people would know that. The thing you wouldn't know is he could still build. He could still build structures and stuff. So instead of just having him stand there and do nothing, as long as you protect him, watch over him, so he doesn't die, that would suck. Well, even if he does die, it would just drop the emitter. And then you'd have to pick it back up with another SCV. So, there's actually really no downside to that. Anyways. It's a wasted unit if you're just going to leave it there, not doing anything for the entirety of the game until you send it across the map. I mean... Okay. Now, what's the game plan? Well... we have tanks, so we need a flying unit, which I'm thinking wraiths right here. A wraith. What's a wraith? I don't freaking know. It sounds almost like a wrath. Wraith. What is that? Sounds like a sorceress from like old times. Maybe that's too deep. Maybe that's too deep. I don't know. Anyways. So really you just have to build 2 bunkers, okay? Because there's one in the middle, but I like to build one to the north. I'll put like 1 vulture there. They're really, really strong with that grenade that they have that they throw out. I'll put 1 here. Put these 2 guys in there. And then we have 4 guys here already. There we go. So we are fighting some Terran units, and they couldn't even get to us. By the time they even reached our barracks, our bunker, they're already dead. Okay, remember 3 on Vespane. And 12 on minerals. We still need like 5 more, okay? And we need supply depots. So I'm going to take a couple of these. Just build some supply depots out here. Now we're going to lose a little mining time, yes, but at the same time we're going to get 4 right away because we're severely supply capped. Okay, remember to load your bunkers with Marines, or else the bunkers are useless. Again, not sure who's watching. Beginners, intermediate. Nonetheless, I'm going to try to cover all the bases for everyone. Maybe you haven't played in a while. Maybe it's been years. Maybe you played when you were younger. I was going to say maybe you played when you were older,
Your
but...
forces are under attack.
Okay, pretty good. So, those are definitely good to have.
Bond complete.
Turrets,
Bond
right?
complete.
We do another supply depot right there. I do have another barracks. See, having them that far apart, sometimes you don't even realize you have them. Obviously, if I built them, I would have known, but I didn't even build them. And Kerrigan, what are you doing behind the Vespane the whole time? She's just hiding back here, like you would not even have seen her. Okay, well, I'm lucky I spotted her frickin' orange hair. So, anyways. She's a pretty good unit too, as well. She's very, very powerful. So, Control 1. She has a cloak ability and a lockdown. She can lock down turrets, tanks, basically any mechanical unit. She could lock them down to where it disables them from doing anything,
Not enough
and then you could
minerals.
swoop in with whatever you want and kill them. I think the lockdown is, what is it, like 30 seconds? 20 seconds? Actually quite a long time. It's like 20 seconds, something like that. Okay. Also, Control 3, your command center. Control 4 and Control 5, your barracks. Control 6, your factory. And Control 7, your starport. And you could switch between all of them, right? Without ever having to even find them on the map. You could be over here battling, and boom, you're just making more units if needed. It helps in this game because you can't group them all into one
Not enough minerals.
hotkey like you would on Starcraft 2. So, just a heads up. It's an older game, man. What do you expect? It's an older game. Alright, we're going to go cloak and lock down. So I hit the cloak ability on Kerrigan. We're going to send our tank and these guys over here. I think there's a turret up here. I can't remember. Let me see. No, there's not a turret. Okay, good. So we're going to... Oh, the tank's gone too. Okay, well. Watch this. They don't even see me. And I could just kill them with 2 shots. That's funny. Okay, now we can take over this area. We'll put our own tank up here.
Upgrade complete.
And we'll We'll clear out by killing those 2 guys. I think we could reach this guy from here. Maybe... No, we can't. Okay, that's okay. Now, what we've done is created another base and another opportunity to make more minerals. But we also got the higher ground on a key point. Look how close we are. We're like right there to that emitter. Okay, a lot of people go up and around the top, and it's like, what are you doing? You don't need to go up there.
Not enough minerals.
Tanks are going to be the main unit of use,
Your forces are under
of
attack.
usage. Now I am going to send this tank right here. It's going to kill out this turret. It's also going to attract bad guys.
Base
Okay,
is
so...
under attack.
Oh, I don't have a turret right here. So what we're going to do is the science vessel detects cloaked units, and that's exactly what we're about to deal with right now, is some cloaked units. Okay. And now our science vessel detected it. We're going to get an SCV over there to repair. And then so that way that doesn't happen again, we're going to build a turret. Boom. Okay. So that won't happen anymore. We need to research the seed ability. Where did... Guys, where did my tank go? Did it die? Did my tank die? That's weird. I think it did. Oh no. Yeah, I think it did. That's weird. I could have swore I had 2 of them. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Anyways, okay. Yeah, so now we're just building units. There we go. We can actually send these guys down here now. Build that second base. And let's build that turret, right? If we have a turret, we can detect them when they're cloaked. We're also going to do spider mines. Now that siege mode is done. I'm gonna siege mode these bad boys. There we go. Turret. Ton of marines. I feel like we could probably push a little bit, just so that way we're not I'm glad we got him before he cloaked. Did you see that? I wasn't even almost done with the turret. Okay, there we go. Now we'll build a turret right here just in case. Now a couple more tanks. Tanks are going to be, again, the key unit. We only have 2, but I'd say like 3 to 4 would be good enough. We're going to build another supply depot. We're going to get our psi emitter just a little closer, right? We're like halfway there, guys. We're almost done with this mission. That's what's so easy about it. Like, most people go up and over this way. We're going to go down and below. And we got a second base. We don't even need. We just have it in case you guys are just a little bit newer to the game. You know, it definitely helps. Definitely helps having more extra minerals. And maybe you already lost a ton of units. I haven't lost any units yet. Alright, tanks are going off. There we go. Boom. Those tanks are so powerful, man. So powerful. Their range on them are insane. Oh, we're going to back off just for a second here. And remember, you want that science vessel so that way no pesky, like, cloaked wraths or wraiths get in your way. Yes, I said pesky. I don't know why. Okay. And as we build, look, we could build units and we could rally them to where our army is currently by clicking on it, setting rally point, or just right clicking. See that? And then creating more units as we continue to fight and push forward. Keep our flying units away from those, obviously. That did not help. Especially our science vessel. We're going to lure some of these guys over here where our tanks are. Lure? Lure. Lure. Lure? Lure. I don't know. Alright, we're going to repair this science vessel. Beautiful. We're going to push all this forward. And we're just going to slowly push. That's the key to this as well. We're not pushing so hard that like everything gets swarmed and surrounded and then we don't know what to do. And we're just slowly pushing. We're giving AI a chance to think, right? And look, there's stuff everywhere. There is the cloaked wraith now. Okay. And it's taking out a lot of units. There we go. So that'll be gone. Gonna siege mode that. So with tanks, this should be fairly simple. Okay, and actually this thing keeps repairing it. That's so funny. We're gonna continue to make marines. Maybe some vultures, maybe some more wraiths if we have money. Always do your marines first. Marines are going to be like your bread and butter. Okay, so now we're just going to hang low for a minute. Well, not really hang low. We're in their base. We're going to hang out and in their base. Ooh, that mine took out that entire tank right there. Okay, we're doing good. If you can save this, that would be awesome. No? Okay. We can move this up. We want to make sure we watch Kerrigan, though. We don't want her to get too ahead of everyone. We should have some units somewhere. There we go. We got a couple units here. Making sure our base looks good. We can go ahead and send some Marines or SCVs over here. Science vessel. We didn't really do a lot with it. We didn't really necessarily need to do a lot with it. We could do an activate, defense matrix on that. We're gonna bring these up, and I feel like we're super close. Again, we just don't want to get ahead of ourselves. There we go. Now we're gonna rally these guys to here. And there we go. There's our reinforcements. There's our backup. And don't forget, your vultures can lay mines, so you might as well just lay them when you find an opportunity. And then you could call them back. They're very good. Okay. I'm gonna send these two guys over. O is to put them into tank mode. To be able to move them around. I think we pretty much got it. That's pretty much that. We just gotta send that little guy over there now. And send all this stuff upward. Oh yeah, there is a battle cruiser. Yep. Okay, send everything you got to attack that. Oh, okay. Well, that was easier than I remembered. Okay, and that's it, guys. You just walk this little guy here, and you put him there, and that's it. That's the end of the game. Boom. Into the level mission of this game, not the whole game.
Our responsibility is too great to do any less.
Eh? Yeah. Congratulations, you are victorious. Victorious. Yeah, another 16 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad per level. Again, those are missions you could waste an hour on if you're not going the right way and doing it kind of the right way. The Zerg, lured by the Psy-Emitter signal, descended upon the unsuspecting Confederate forces and annihilated them. Once again, the Protoss fleet under the command of the High Templar Tassadar arrived and incinerated the planet. There we go. The big push, guys. The big push!
Greetings, Commander. Receiving incoming transmission.
The time of our final strike against the Confederacy is close at hand. Before we can strike at Tarsonis itself, however, we must break through the Confederacy's most potent defenses. General Duke will brief you.
I've defended Tarsonis in over 30 major battles, so I know its defenses inside and out. There are 3 primary orbital platforms that serve as staging areas for the Confederate fleet. If we assault the central platform, we should cause enough of a ruckus to allow a small force to break through the planetary defenses.
General, I'm impressed. I never figured you for the frontal assault type.
Well, the Confederates have Omega and Delta Squadron troops defending the platform. They're nothing compared to my Alpha Squadron boys.
Right.
Eliminate the Confederate forces. Duke must survive. Okay. This will probably be the last one of this series, but definitely like and subscribe so you can watch the next series, the next episode on this series after this, okay? Alright, there we go. We got some flying units. Now, we're not going to land here, guys. This would be a horrible base. There's no minerals. What we're going to do is we're going to come right into here.
Half a squadron never would have left this equipment behind. That's what I call sloppy.
And we're just going to click, right click, click, right click, left click, right click. All these buildings and just hover them over here, okay? Because there's really not much we can do. We do need the minerals. We're just going to look around. We can use these. A lot of people also will destroy them and like, oh, I need to land here. I'm going to destroy these structures. Guess what? You can use them. That's right. That's right. Smash that like button. And there's 2 mineral patches. Okay? So, first things first. We got 2 command centers. 2 supply depots. We have a facility for that. We have a machine shop for that. And we have a control tower for the starport. And then we have a barracks. We have like a whole base right here. What we're going to do is build a supply depot. That's one thing we do not get with this. Okay, supply depot. That's okay.
Additional supply depots required.
There are some guys out there, but we don't really want to mess with them too much right now. The point is, we want to eliminate the Confederate forces. Okay, so we have to build a large enough army that can also destroy the other opponent without us losing too many minerals and losing too many units ourselves. Very nice. We are going to build an SCV out of each one. And put our hotkeys.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Okay. Now we will get some some aircraft pressure up here at some point. So we want to make sure we have maybe just a couple guys kind of protecting our mineral line right here. Oh, there's a guy right here. That's cool. Now we can build a medic. No, we do not have medics yet. Not in this one. That's in number 2. Yeah, that's in number 2. Okay, well we are going to need some tanks, nonetheless. And we're going to need a refinery. So let's make sure we're still building SCVs. But a tank's crucial, right? We need a tank. We need to see what's coming our way. I'm going to put these to the back.
SCV good to go, sir.
Tank is coming. And then we will build a
SCV good to go, sir.
refinery. Super far away though. I hate that it has to be that far away. You actually, if you don't need 2 nuclear silos, you can actually get away with bringing it much closer. Right? You don't need 2 nuclear silos. And honestly, you don't even need 1. You could beat the game without it. And the amount of freaking minerals you need is insane. Okay, we also got to research siege mode, which means we need Vespane gas. Good thing we put them here. And there we go. Now I am going to build a engineering bay right away, because that's going to help with upgrades. Kill stuff better and not die better. Basically. We are going to get a science vessel just because of, you know, cloaked units. Either that, or once we get our engineering bay, we, you know, flood the base with missile turrets. Which we can do too as well. Now, we don't really need an academy. Or we actually do need an academy, my bad. We need an academy and an armory. Okay, we're going to start level 1 infantry. We'll get the armory, we'll put it behind the starport. I do believe there's some air pressure, I think. That'll come a little later, so I'm just going to put right there. I don't think I'm going to build any lower than that. They're going to protect my mineral line.
Additional supply depots required.
Now, we are going to build a supply depot down here. And we're going to build another one right here. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to put one right here on this side just in case. That's a little bit far away for that other missile turret. And now we can upgrade siege mode for our tank. And there we go. We got a turret there. And I'll put one here. And that's just going to help with, obviously, aircraft. But cloaked units as well. Any cloaked ghosts or any cloaked wraths as well. Now we do have our engineering bay and our armory. So we are going to start our upgrades. And we can build more ghosts after we build the academy. So we're going to build that next. Alright, we're not quite to 12 yet, but we have 2 bases, so I'm not going to push the mineral consumption too much. We want to make the minerals last as long as possible. I mean, if you need to, you can. Yeah, let's go ahead and build a couple more, just so we could speed up the process. We only have 1 Vestving Geyser, so that's what I'm saying too. Like, you could have 1,000 minerals, and if you're not spinning it on the right thing, you're just gonna die. So let's make sure we build siege tanks. Again, another good unit. Now you could try to put 4 on gas, but let's see. That helps a little. Yes, yeah, it helps a little. Okay. Experiment, right? Experiment with it. Sometimes if it's close enough, it helps. Sometimes if it's too close, actually, there's a lot of wait time. Okay, so we're doing, I wouldn't mind stim pack. Oh, and see, here we go. Perfect example. It's good to have those missile turrets. They're good auto defense for aircraft. I thought I remembered it, you know, that happening. Okay, so now we're going to start pushing, just to start getting across the map more. Start taking out some of this riffraff. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'd say like 2 or 3 tanks would probably do the job. And once you have like 3 or 4 tanks, there's nothing that could really, no one could really do anything to you. You lose a couple Marines, but as long as you have these guys kind of hanging out in the front here, you can't go wrong. Bam. Yeah, see, those tanks are just brutal. Put a couple more here. Oh, okay.
Upgrade complete.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had these guys. Next time send over your air units as well. That'll help kind of defend some of that. That's why I was like, why is it like not as effective as last time? Hello? Forgot half of my force down at the bottom. There we go. That Yamato cannon is intense, man. That thing is intense. There we go. That'll we go. And then you take your SCVs, and they come up here and they repair this. Now that's what they do.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, I lost a couple too many. A little bit too much on that first little push. That's okay. That is okay. I swore I had two. Make sure we get those repairs in place. And then we'll get a couple Goliaths after 2 tanks. Get a couple of Wraiths, and then that Science vessel. That's crucial. Build some Marines just for some support. And honestly, we could build a couple of barracks just to, again, get this push over with a little faster. We have a pretty good amount of minerals. Now you can do nukes too, but nukes aren't as effective. They're $200 frickin' dollars.
Your forces are under attack.
Vespane gas and of minerals. That's a lot.
Insufficient Vespane
Look at that. We
gas.
can't even afford 100 for the armor. It'll be a lot better when we get. Why do I always sound Italian? I don't know. That even working? That did not even work. It's a working. It's working very slowly. But I tell you, it works.
Insufficient Vespane
You can't go wrong with some tanks, man.
complete.
The tanks just demolish it all. You just push them up slowly. A little bit at a time. Push, push, push. And then they'll send more guys up. Yep. Exactly what we wanted. There's our science vessel.
Insufficient Vespane gas.
We're gonna build some more of these. Build a couple more ghosts. Now remember, you can also research the ghost ability
Required.
here to do lockdown and cloak.
Insufficient Vespane gas required.
So that's probably what we'll do here in a second if we need it.
Depots required.
But yeah, gonna build some more supply depots. Gonna get our armor and upgrades. This for ship. We're gonna do for vehicle. Alright, and then when you stop hearing your tanks firing, push them up. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just a couple, 3, 4, 5 inches or something. And then push everything up. As we do this, we will get the map cleared. I just don't see nuking all this. Like, what's a waste? You're gonna waste 200 and 200 for one nuke and hit like 3 structures. Like, oh, cool. That was cool.
Upgrade complete.
Maybe we'll
Forces
do
are under
one,
attack.
you know. We build our money up, but jeez. This seems like a waste. Dang, see that one little hit from that siege team took out like 6 Marines. Now that is devastation. Okay, we could probably push forward pretty good.
Base is under attack.
Multiple SCVs can repair turrets if needed.
Your forces are under attack.
And then every so often, once we get kind of close up, I'll just siege everything again. Just keep pushing. That'll open up another mineral field if needed, but I don't think we need it. Wow, we got quite a bit of barracks. Okay. And not really a lot of units dying either, so that's good. We're just slowly
Insufficient festive
amassing
gas.
more units. Oh look, there's 3 more tanks. Oh, there's a tank back here. Let's see if I can get up here. Or if there's some up here. Ah, I can get up here. That's cool.
Upgrade complete.
I think there's a ton of other stuff over here that I gotta take out. But we could leave these units. Kind of as a secondary defense. Right? Little firing hole with this guy. This will be our killing crew, as well as these guys. We'll just continue to fight. Really all we gotta do here. We'll send these guys over here.
Your forces are under attack.
And we could even start another command center. I think that they clear every single building, so we're just going to start clearing all the buildings out. Which is fine, only take a minute. Another one there.
Upgrade complete.
I want to say I could start building out. Yeah. We're going to do lockdown in case we see tanks. Going to continue with researching upgrades. Put one more of these in there now. And then when they run out of minerals, boom, we'll just put them to other mineral patch. Okay, looks like that is done. We cleared all that out. Perfect. And that's cleared out. Okay, so that's all cleared out. Next. Yeah. Turrets. Do another one here, although it won't really matter. Alright, and now we just push some more. What I like to do too is let's repair this guy. Let's repair him, he's all wounded.
Research complete.
Pretty much the same thing, we're just going to push again. Now we do need Vespene gas, so we're going to make that a priority. I believe we could walk over. I don't think you have to fly over. Here, you could just walk over. Yeah. We'll send a little army that way. I'll send some guys over here. I believe there's another base that you could acquire up here, I believe. I think so.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, there's a few units. Nothing crazy. But then there's even more minerals there if you need them. Okay, there's even more minerals.
go, sir.
You guys are okay, you're not bothering. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so that wasn't bad. Wow, that wasn't bad at all. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, we're gonna do a siege tank here.
SCP good to go, sir.
Hey, get back here.
SCP good to go, sir.
There we go. We're just gonna start bringing them all over here. Now what's crazy about that is you could do... There we go. Why aren't they in siege mode? That was dumb. That was dumb of them. Hey, who are you rooting for? Just kidding. Me or the ozone? We shall still have to kill that, but we're gonna go ahead and let that do that, that do that. Bring these guys in and over. I believe I could put the tanks right here.
Your forces are under attack.
There we go. Perfect. That should help a little bit. Look at all those tanks. They can't get me. Too good. We're too good, man. We'll build some more of these. We're gonna build some vultures. And
Your
use these.
forces are under attack.
Probably build a little bit out here. Take these guys. Yeah, not bad. Get out of there. Dead. Okay. And now that we have that acquired, we are going to grab all these. Bring them over here. Sounds like we got some units. We're going to grab them. Bring them over here as well. And just slowly push down. Pushy, pushy, pushy. And that is pretty much going to be the game. As long as we clear this out, we just got to clear this out. Dang it. Dang. I can't remember if there's more units up here. Let's go check up here real quick.
Forces are under attack.
Take these out of there. And you don't have to keep sieging them. I mean, you could still attack without being sieged. Their attacks just hurt a little bit more when they are sieged. Okay, and I don't think there's anything up here. We're gonna double check. And there's a whole nother cluster of units here. I'm just gonna do that. We're doing some vultures. Yeah, let's do some Goliaths this time. A couple of those. And that's, yeah, there we go. Oh, I think there is a unit, is it a starport up here? Yes, it is. Not many people know this. You'll be looking all over the map. And it's literally right here. And how many Marines does it take to kill a battle cruiser?
Your forces are under attack.
Quite a bit, actually. That's why I'm making Goliaths, because I kind of figured I would need to do that. That makes sense? Like, I knew it was coming. It's like muscle memory, man. Definitely some muscle memory for sure. He's like, I'm gonna need Goliaths. We should build these. Maybe not. But I know from experience that there was something up there. Maybe Starport was a ladder, but... Okay, we're just gonna send everything we got over. Looks like they're already attacking it. Which is good. There we go. And that one is dead. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, we'll clean it up pretty fast. Boom. Okay, now we just need this last little structure. And that is game. What do you guys think? Not too bad, right? On this one. Not too bad at all. Although, I actually... Oh, that's mine. Oh yeah, there's like a couple little missile turrets left on the bottom. Yep. See all that black space right there? That's okay. That's okay. Let's push down there. Clear that little baby section out. You don't know me, son. You don't know me. You dead. You dead. You gonna die. There you go. You got that. Yeah, we'll just have a little squad come down here and clear out all these little turrets. And now that'll be game. Ha 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 ha. I'm pretty sure, unless they have something sneaky over here. It's always like one last structure. I bet you there's one thing right here. Another missile turret. That's odd. There's something right here. Maybe there's something right here. Oh, right here. Oh my gosh. I didn't go all the way above the mineral patch earlier on this left, top left corner. I think I missed like one bunker in a supply depot. Which we're taking out now. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh yeah, and again, another base that you could have totally used if needed.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured
got
and
it.
online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're going to use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane.
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out.
Alright, check it out, guys. Congratulations. We got another episode, another mission accomplished here. Stats for any of the people that want to nerd out. Stats. So, we are going to save. You know, we'll watch this. We'll watch this. And that's when we're in the live stream. Sons of Coral. Here we go. It's not a live stream. It's a recorded video. But you know what I meant. Live stream's coming soon.
So I says, answer that and stay fashionable. Funny anymore, honey. All right, got the cheddar leaves. Drop your socks and grab your throttle.
Dang. Like a beacon, the combined power of the psi emitters reached out to the far corners of the Terran sector, luring billions of Zerg to the capital world of Tarsonis. The Zerg, overrunning the Confederacy's best defenses, proceeded to lay waste to Tarsonis' major cities and industrial centers. Alright guys, so New Gettysburg is going to be a mission that we're going to play in the next episode here. Okay, I know. We got a lot of great stuff coming our way, guys. It's just the first campaign as well. We're going to be playing episode 9 in the next episode. But today we played episode 6, 7, and 8. So a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with you guys. And as soon as we finish the Terran campaign, we'll go over to the Zerg campaign, episode 2, and then Protoss, episode 3. So a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream as much as I am. The video, the series for this Starcraft Cartooned as much as I am. If you are, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and go back and watch the first episode of this series. Definitely check it out, and we'll see you all in the next one.